All right, let's talk about laser stripping. Obviously, this is not applicable to most people. It's a pretty rare, pretty expensive, difficult to get piece of equipment. These tools are hard to get, unclear if they're a great value, but I had to test it for this video series. We have the perfect thing to do it on, which is a veneer door. We don't want to burn through the veneer. If I was not going to laser strip, I would chemically strip this door and not sand it, because if I sand to strip everything with like low grit, 60-40 grit, I may burn through my veneer. I'd rather do a controlled chemical or laser stripping of my coating. We're masking off the areas that we're not gonna hit. So this metal right here just gets a piece of masking tape. The laser doesn't like the masking tape, so we're good. You can see here we did a test. You're gonna always test. The laser took the stain off and the clear off. In most areas, some of it it's flaking off now, but it definitely did a great job of removing most of the coating. It doesn't work on every coating, so you have to make sure that you test. It doesn't really like water-based coatings too much. It needs some pigment there to hit and break up. But we're gonna set the machine up and start stripping. So you can see it's taken off the stain and the clear coat quite easily. There's a little bit of clear coat left. We'll hit it with the dust brush and then sand after. So now that we've laser stripped our stain and clear coat, the most important thing here is this laser happened to remove all of the stain, which is the deepest part and the hardest part to get out. So we lasered it all off. This is what it looked like afterwards. There was some clear coat, some burn. I'm taking 80 grit and I'm actually machine sanding with 80. This is a hardwood. I'm not going too far down. I have plenty of meat left on the bone. I'm not worried about burning through with 80. This is my test where I took 80 and just started sanding, and it didn't go quickly, and I have to obviously sand out the deepest grains where the stain is. And this is not impossible. It still would be better to chemically strip, but you can see that sanding, I could see pretty clearly that sanding was not optimal. So now we've done 80 with the machine. I'm gonna go around and do 80 with my hand around the edges, and then we'll mix up our stain.